especially with three incredible teams vying to make history, including the unlikely of the ball, Ava Moreno and her partner.
One of these teams will etch their names in the record books while earning a chance at tag team gold.
Round and round we go. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind: absolute destruction.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. She's in the ring now.
Knees meet face. Wrench in the arm. Man, what a clothesline.
No count out as she takes this fight to the floor.
In and out. Wow, what a lariat. Back suplex.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
She's pulled out of the ladder, but what does she have in mind here?
She's feeling the hurt here. Up the ladder she goes.
Absolutely spiked DDT.
What's she looking for under the ring?
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Nicely done. And turn scoops up. That's one way to use a ladder.
And a counter.
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark. Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Back into the ring.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
And she's stunned in the corner. Uh-oh, clearing off the announce table.
Oh, this is about to go from bad to worse.
This is not going to be pretty.
We'll see what's happened.
Trying to sting a victory here.
They're gonna need a better grip on that.
Yeah, no way that's coming down.
Sound suplex.
Rhea was just a step behind there. Held in a perilous position. Scoop slam. She's taking things to ringside. Right in the kisser. Sent out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here. To the outside.
This could get wild.
Boom. Shot right out of the ring. Hair pull leg slam. She heads into the ring. Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunder Bomb. This has got to be it. There goes Ripley, sent to the outside hard. No countouts. There's nothing keeping her inside the ring. Clubbing blow to the back. Looking for something. Anything in the ring. Clothesline.
What impact. Uh-oh.
Whoa, countering with a chop block will alter any attack.
She got launched. She manages to get control. Into the ring again. Boom. Nice. Ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Fighting back with a counter.
Unloading with a belly back.
She's taking a beating here.
Ladder matches are all about high risk for high reward, but right now the pain might not be feeling worth the cost.
Look out. Taking this outside. This could be good.
That's just hard to watch.
She's getting that ladder position perfectly.
Well, setting it up is one thing. Climbing it is entirely different. They're getting way too close for comfort here.
Yeah, I've seen this before, and it doesn't end well. Nikki manages to counter. Walk down with a DDT.
Oh, my God.
Really wrenching it.
Oh, man.
DDT.
Great awareness as she proved to be too quick.
Saw the opening and turned it into a jawbreaker. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out.
Looks to me like that ladder's positioned perfectly in the center of the ring.
We just got to
kick to the gut creates separation.
Gentlemen, in the interest of self-preservation, I may have to excuse myself. Saxton, you hang tight. Let this play out.
She'll take things into the ring.
Oh, no. Dangerous maneuver there. Getting ladder in position now. Smack down to the center of the ring, too, Cole.
Here we go. Making that all-important climb up the ladder. I think this is it. Not quite there yet, but don't stop now. Looks to have a good grasp, but it's just not coming down.
After weeks of speculation, we finally know the winners of the first ever tag team Money in the Bank ladder match.
Wonder what Asuka and Tamina think about all this.
They're confident champions. This is no real threat to them.
I'm not sure the briefcase holders are on the same page. Hopefully they can get it together enough to cash in that contract.
We'll see.
So I've been thinking about how to handle my cash-in for a tag team championship match.
Again with this my thing. We both won the Money in the Bank ladder match, and we should both get a say in how to cash it in.
What? Are we supposed to decide by committee? Hold a vote or something?
That sounds fair.
How's that gonna play out? I vote for my way and you vote for yours? Besides, holding the Money in the Bank briefcase isn't just about being skilled in the ring. It's about being sneaky, too. Leveraging the briefcase to cash in when your opponents are off their game. I don't think you have that in you. When I was down on main event, you couldn't even take advantage of that opportunity.
I can be sneaky.
No, I can see it now. You walk up to the champs, politely tap them on the shoulders, and respectfully challenge them to a match. You're too much of a good girl, LJ. You need to be willing to play dirty.
I can play dirty when I want to.
Then prove it. Take someone out when they don't expect it. Then, you and I can negotiate how we cash in the briefcase.
Fine, I'll do it. Not that I have anything to prove.
That's not Lacey's music, and that's not Lacey Evans. This isn't the scheduled match.
Does anyone know what the issue is between these two superstars?
Who knows, but the referee is turning this into a match.
It's official. Shotzi's scheduled match against Lacey Evans has been replaced by a match against the insurgent rookie.
Apparently, one half of the briefcase holding pair already has a little more swagger in her step after that thrilling tag team Money in the Bank victory. And let me tell you, I'm digging it.
Penny predicament.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy. Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Multiple stomps and repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Sister Abigail.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Bad landing. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And a mud hole is being stomped.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Bad predicament right here. This match is wearing her down.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Back in the ring now.
Oh, she hit the corner hard.
She's dazed on the top turnbuckle. Oh, this is not going to be good. Oh, this is going to be a nasty fall from up there. What do they have planned? Power bomb!
You really have to throw caution to the wind to even consider hitting something like that. Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
Shotzi able to avoid that.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Sister Abigail. Good night. We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
Yeah, she is in a rough spot now.
That was nasty.
Here it is.
Rolling cutter.
She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Watch the impact.
Shotzi's in big, big trouble.
Cover. 2. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more time.
Scary pattern starting to form as that upper area takes more damage.
Just a continuous rush on Shotzi here.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now. Perched up top.
Oh, she misses the mark. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Put into the corner now. Ah, Shotzi. Slice bread number 2. Shoulders down. She still fights out in 1.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Ah, Fujiwara armbar applied. Shotzi might be looking to fly. She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward. Set in, set up.
Oh no! Right side, pop up, power bomb. Amazing execution.
It's over. Oh, and a nice work.
Here is your winner, Storm Cassidy Chase.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Happy now? See? I can be surprising. I don't have to always play by the book.
The apology on social media after the fact really drove home how much of a threat you are.
I just wanted her to know I didn't have anything against her. I did what you asked, so let's figure out this cash-in.
Fine. I've got to head out now, but get your lame thoughts in order and we'll talk about it next week.
Ugh, you're the worst.
business, and now she's growing up before our very eyes.
The following is scheduled for one.
I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tank.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to
The red-hot rivalry between Shotzi and her opponent is about to get the temperature turned up another notch here on SmackDown.
These two have already thrown the rule book out of the window, so what better way to settle things than a no disqualification match?
Bring on the chaos.
Down in the face. Rope break. Pin stops.
This is getting intense. Someone check on Saxton.
And she had Shotzi's number there.
Nice snap suplex.
Not done just yet.
Part two. And looking for the trifecta.
The third of the three amigos. And it looks like she wants to take this match outside.
She's clutching a bat. What, is there a sporting goods store over there?
Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
Great counter.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
And a big boot.
She saw it coming.
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike.
Thrown back in under the ropes. There she goes. She slips outside. What has she got in mind? She had it scouted.
No.
And Shotzi reverses it.
A well-timed dodge.
She's taking some big hits here. A knee right to the face.
Oh, no, not with the bat.
Home run. Arm wringer applied. Bang! So accurate.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Not exactly what anyone was expecting under the ring, but she seems pleased with the choice. Watch out! They're coming towards the announce desk.
What the hell are you doing, Byron?
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
Driven into the barricade. Shotzi caught by the counter. Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunderbomb.
This has got to be it.
Shotzi isn't being given any room to recover.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now.
In and out. Wow, what a lariat.
And returning to the ring.
Merciless knee to the face.
Moves outside. What's the plan here?
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Able to get the advantage here. Knee to the jaw. You see that? Propelled through the air. She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by countout.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the pursuit.
Picking up speed, building momentum.
She can't take advantage of the opening. Got to step up enziguri right in the ear. That offense taking a toll on her.
Look at this.
Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Brash decision-making there proved to be extremely detrimental.
Can you recover from such an error? You have to wonder. A leg drop combo. She saw that one coming. What a boot. Kendo stick to the skull.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
We're seeing the same aggression here that we saw during that pre-match attack last week.
It's Raquel Rodriguez. Apparently, she's not a fan of how Shotzi was used to prove a point. Raquel and Shotzi haven't always seen eye to eye, but these two came up together in NXT. I guess that counts for something.
Either that or she just wanted in on the fun of this no DQ match. All this is perfectly legal.
And so was that. Ava Marino from behind. This team may not have cashed it in yet, but that briefcase is proving to be pretty handy.
Shotzi with a roll-up.
Ava slides the briefcase in, and she nails Shotzi.
Looking to capitalize.
She got the win.
I guess the briefcase did turn out to be the determining factor in this match.
And some teamwork, too. Something that we haven't seen yet from this pairing. They may not have chosen each other initially, but maybe this tag team does have what it takes to make good on the promise of that Money in the Bank briefcase.
Expected?
You defending me in the ring? Certainly was.
I was talking about Raquel. We're tag team partners. It's not like I don't like you.
You have literally told me before that you don't like me, Ava.
Fair point. But I didn't know you. You were just some new girl coming in to take my spot.
I wasn't trying to take anyone's spot. I was trying to start my career.
Sure. But your journey to WWE was very different than mine. You started with the WWE legend in the family. Your support system was in the business already. You even knew some of the crew. I had none of that. Things have always been harder for me, and it was difficult seeing you get an opportunity right off the bat.
Did it help that I crashed and burned in my debut?
It certainly did not hurt.
I can't control what family I was born into any more than you can. We're bound to have different perspectives and experiences.
You're right. Probably explains why I find some of the stuff you do so annoying. You know, besides just the fact that you're the entitled niece of a legend.
You're just kinda mean generally, huh?
See? Now we're really getting to know each other. Which is actually a good thing if we're going to work together on this cash-in. Let's finally have that talk and figure out how we're going to do it.
Speaking of... Ava, where's the briefcase?
I thought you had it.
No, I don't. You don't know where it is?
I do not.
Well, this is not great. You're not listening to us.
Hate to say it, guys, but WWE briefcase law has always been pretty vague. I'm not sure if possession is 9/10 of the law, but it's certainly a fractional value of some sort.
But they stole it from us! Stole it!
Ava, I'd expect you of all people to understand a bit of deviousness. But both of you save your breath. A decision has already been made. WWE management has decreed that you'll face them for the briefcase in a match next week.
That's not fair, Molly.
Didn't say it was, but that's what's happening.
Then we're going to use everything at our disposal to make sure they never try anything like this ever again.
Turn of events, Ava Moreno and her partner's Money in the Bank briefcase is back up in the air tonight against Shotzi and Raquel Rodriguez.
Well, it's not technically in the air because its new owners, Shotzi and Raquel, have refused to disclose its whereabouts. Although I guess it could be in the air somewhere.
Thanks, Saxton. You should have been a detective.
Ooh, taking out the knee. Saw that one coming, took advantage. Getting tossed around.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Fought off with an elbow.
Oh, speed tackle.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Oh, setting them up.
Canadian Destroyer.
You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
She's beginning to flag a little. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Now, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out.
Shoulder tackle.
Tag is made.
She avoids the contact. Oh. And here's a cover. And she kicks out.
Early pinfall attempt denied at 1. A lot of time left to go. Able to avoid the power there.
Ooh, she just turned it around. Oh, speed tackle. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Boom, impact. The fatigue is setting in for her. Necklock suplex.
She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now.
That's how you dominate your opponent.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Shotzi ducks. Nails a discus forearm. This could be the moment that officially puts the briefcase in the hands of Shotzi and Raquel.
What's Shotzi doing?
It's the stolen Money in the Bank briefcase. They said it was in a safe place.
I guess the safe place was under the ring, Byron.
The original briefcase winner counters. She's the one who's taking advantage of the referee distraction now.
This match is over.
Well, it's over, but that's probably not the ending Shotzi and Raquel had in mind.
And the ownership of the Money in the Bank briefcase is officially returned to the original winners.
Hopefully now they can put this behind them and officially set their sights on cashing in for the tag team championships.
At the very least, I bet they'll keep better track of the briefcase from now on.
Okay, that was fun.
And look how far you've come. Got the timing right this time, and the ref didn't see a thing. If you had used the chair that fast in our match, I would have been done.
I still don't like it, but I see your point. Fighting dirty is necessary sometimes.
That's my girl. Knew there was a little rebel in you, LJ. And now that's settled, we still need to decide how we're cashing in our briefcase.
Our? Nice. And it's about time we finally have this conversation. But who gets to decide how we do it? You want to face me in the ring again? Whoever wins gets to call the shots? I'm ready.
Nah, not when I'm starting to think you might not be the worst person ever.
Generous.
Let's take out our aggression on other people who are arguably worse than you. A beat-the-clock challenge. One of us takes Raquel, one of us takes Shotzi. Whoever wins faster gets to decide how we cash in.
I love it. I'll face Raquel.
Then I'll take Shotzi. Best of luck, partner.
Their stolen briefcase in a tag team match. Ava Moreno's partner is now facing Raquel Rodriguez one-on-one, while earlier tonight, Ava took on Shotzi.
Maybe they wanted to teach Raquel and Shotzi individual lessons about stealing?
It feels like something other than morality is at play here, especially since these teammates have decided to turn this into a beat-the-clock challenge.
And Ava's set a tough time to beat at 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh, there's a response against Raquel.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Elbow smash, turning the tables.
Kick to the gut. Hoist them up. Whoa, what a Liger bomb. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
Series of reversals.
That dodge can buy Raquel time.
Look at the airplane spin off a front face lock.
Look at this power.
Impressive reversal there.
Now watch this. Northern Lights suplex. Looking for the suplex.
Oh my God, into a powerbomb. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Oh, man. Grief. Turn your lights out.
Well, grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Drop kick hits the mark.
Is it enough? She breaks the count quick.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner.
Here we go. Somersault plunge out of the floor. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Reversal from Raquel.
Raquel gave herself a window. She has to go full throttle now. Taken down by the neck.
Now she's just having her way with Raquel.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Raquel's confidence?
Power slam. Good night.
And into the count.
Still no end in sight here.
Well-timed counter on Rodriguez.
Unique pinning combination.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
Now suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. Oh, man. Good grief. Turn your lights out.
Turn that one around.
She got out of there. Kick to the gut. Hoist them up. Whoa, what a Liger bomb. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. Oh, no.
Time's up, and this one goes down as a draw.
Tough break, LJ. But a deal's a deal. You weren't able to beat my time. I've got a plan to cash in the briefcase. When you're ready to make a move and go for it, let me know.
Fair is fair. Will do.
Ready to cash in the briefcase for our tag team championship match? I've got a great idea.
I'm ready. No time like the present to become champions, right? I don't know what you have in mind, but as the first ever tag team briefcase holders, we need to make our cash-in memorable. Something the WWE Universe will be talking about for years to come.
I could not agree more. I don't want to just win the championships. I want us to be in the WWE Best Money in the Bank cash-in highlight video.
You won the right to decide how we cash in. So, what's the plan?
Remember how we lost the briefcase to Shotzi and Raquel?
How could I forget?
Let's do it again, but this time on purpose. Would be a shame if anyone thought Asuka and Tamina stole it. Could give an enterprising tag team an opportunity to strike. Especially if they found some extra security guard uniforms lying around.
Sounds a bit silly. Which is exactly the sort of thing you'd see in a best of video.
Precisely. And the best part of that best of moment? When it's over, we'll be walking out tag team champions.
From the tag team champions, Asuka and Tamina.
Just a second, Byron. We're getting some breaking information on a possible security issue. It seems that the reported theft of the tag team Money in the Bank briefcase has been linked back to the champions, Asuka and Tamina.
That's one way to maintain your momentum.
They don't even have any evidence. They need to get their hands off the champs.
What's going on here?
That security guard found the briefcase. It was never stolen to begin with.
Hang on, that isn't a security guard. That's Ava Moreno.
And Ava's partner is behind the champs in the ring.
This is all a plan.
Are you kidding me? This is foul play.
Call it what you like, but it looks like they're cashing in, and I, for one, think it was a brilliant strategy.
Asuka and Tamina just defended their titles and now must compete again.
I get being a little devious to cash in your briefcase, but pretending it's stolen and dressing up as security guards, that might be a step too far for me.
What's wrong with a little calculated cosplay?
I agree, Byron. When it comes to cash in a briefcase, nothing's off limits, and besides, you still have to win the match. Able to interrupt the attack.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here. Running Liger bomb.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Big right hand. Into the roundhouse kick.
The champ looking out of sorts.
This is when you have to take advantage of tag team rules and get yourself some breathing room. No good reason to stay in this right now. Good grief!
Anything Asuka is trying is being suppressed. This has to be a bit demoralizing for the Empress. No. Ooh, just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off.
That was nasty.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Boom! Face first.
I have no idea what they're setting up for here. Oh, into an AA.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
You're looking for a vertical suplex.
Oh, stop, stop, stop.
And the forearm smash. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that didn't go as Asuka designed.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
Choke slam!
Landed.
She's firing up, no doubt about it. The title might change hands. The cover.
There's the save. Let's keep fighting.
There they go. Asuka retaliates. Oh, costly error there.
Firm control.
Oh my God, what a kick. We don't often see Asuka in this position.
Asuka certainly being tested here.
She scores big with the counter. that one coming. Oh, what a clothesline.
Big drop of the leg.
And Tamina didn't see that coming.
Hard landing. Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up.
Power slam.
Back elbow smack. Nothing fancy.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Face first.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
To retain the title. Oh, I thought it was over, but again.
Can we please get some control? Leg drop.
The challenger eating up some damage.
Off the ropes. Uh-oh.
Driven down. Oh, quick thinking from Tamina.
Here's her tag. Walks under.
Let's go behind. German suplex turns the tides.
Pin attempt for the championship.
Come on, ref. Get some control.
Shut up, Byron. She returns the favor there.
Went to the apron, hooked up. Oh, man, right to the forearm. Kicks, punches.
Paying it right back for the reversal.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Power slam.
They have a pace for leaving an opening. And there's the tag. Tamina into the ring. What a forearm.
Kick to the midsection. Could be looking for something big to end this match. This might do it from way up high.
Powerbomb.
That's gotta be it. This is just brute power. What a German suplex. Ava is taking full command here.
I don't think anything can stop Ava now. Ooh, retaliated with a knee to the face.
Connects the fist to the face. Great talent. Time to end this. The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradox.
The champ is down. Title challenge. I can feel it.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Boot to the midsection. Hoisted up.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Whoa, stiff headbutt.
Set it up. Nice neck breaker. Take it over. Go for the win here.
And they're still in this. Placing them into the corner. Counter from Tamina. That can flatten you. A bad place to be for the challenger.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. Answering back. Solid punch. Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover. And there's the save.
And she is feeling the electricity from the crowd now.
What's she waiting for? She's looking more focused on gesturing rather than winning.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
nasty stomp to finish it off.
What a spin kick.
An elbow will break that up.
Oh, with a deafening choke slam. Boom.
And back elbow creates separation.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
And Tamina didn't see that coming.
And
And the momentum's clearly against Tamina now.
But Tamina just won.
I can't believe it. We have new women's tag team champions.
And what a cash-in. Its theatricality was only exceeded by the skill these two competitors showed in the ring.
Does that mean these two superstars and champions are finally on the same page?
At least tonight they are, Saxton. And it looks like the new champs are soaking in every moment of this championship celebration.
And after what they faced to get here, mostly each other, they deserve it.
Thought this was going to be a normal Friday night. We've got a 5-woman over-the-top rope battle royal.
And apparently they're all competing for a Miss WWE Universe.
Queen's Arena has been eliminated.
Maybe you're not as in the know as you thought you were, Saxton. Or maybe the crown's made up. At this point, I don't really care. This looks like it could be fun.
Agreed.
She's staying elusive.
There's the snapmare.
Able to avoid there.
Going for the run.
The follow-away slam.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Oh, and she turns it around. And Belair reverses it. Running knee. Basement drop kick.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
And to the corner now. And she denies Dana. A jumping DDT.
My. Ooh.
Brought down with a neck breaker.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Counter. And now there's an opening. She's fighting back.
Bianca got her there.
You better prepare your face for that.
She's starting to look concerned. Oh, man, by the hair.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. And she dodged that one nicely. Suplex.
Snap suplex.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
All right, she's back in, ready to go. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
I've seen Sexton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Stops the incoming attack with a knee to
Io
the
Sky
face.
has been eliminated.
Oh, nice. Right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
Setting up for something here.
Kick to the vertebrae.
Shoulder tackle. Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Choke slam!
Landed.
Oh, here it comes.
Here is your winner, Storm Cassidy Chase.
This is a win, not just for this superstar, but for all the kids out there who've been handed amazing opportunities. Really impressive what these two were able to do tonight. Absolutely dominant and looked great doing it.
Not that you're biased.
Not at all.
Looks like Carmella's not done with her. Tossed to the outside.
That's completely out of line.
Come on, Saxton. Carmella was just helping her get her on her way.
That's ridiculous. And now they're out there showboating.
They earned the right in the ring. If you don't like them showboating, don't lose.
After all these post-match shenanigans, you have to wonder if this is over between these four.